Shouts out to Annie. All right, here we go.
Oh, is it your holiday?
That's
yeah.
right. Juneteenth?
Yeah.
We got another one, baby. Mm-hmm. You're going to get another one soon, too.
Right.
Just wait.
Ready in Chamesh, Arba, Shalosh, Shtaim.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Happy Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House. I'm here with Christina.
Yeah.
And it's been a great morning.
It's been amazing. Yesterday was my Smurf day, but more importantly, today is Juneteenth.
Yeah, well,
So-
I would say more importantly, it's your birthday, right?
Well,
53 is a fucking huge accomplishment.
it is a huge accomplishment, and
Yeah.
I feel every day of it.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, you know, people are like, I don't feel my age. Like, I feel older. I think I'm a decade older.
Yeah. I do a lot of activation exercises in the gym now.
Tell me.
No, just like there's for part of your life, you just go and you just walk in and you pick up weights. And now you're like, we must wake up our joints and our muscles. You can't just pick something up. You could hurt yourself. So I spend a lot of time being like, let's wake things up. Let's get things going.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
I should probably.
Yeah, I think it's good. Mobility stuff. You know?
Mobility.
Older you get, you're like, how about a whole mobility workout? It's good for you. It's actually good for you. But
I'm going to do that. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
now, so they say when you turn 50, you have to work out every day.
do they say that?
Well, on TikTok, that's where my sources are for every news.
You get a lot of
It's all I care
information.
about. Yeah.
That's
I know.
good.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, do you trust? What news source do you even...
No, TikTok, you're right. That's pretty much when there's something breaking news, I'm like, what's going on TikTok?
Can I tell you? That is actually the truth because it's the first place people will report stuff is
Yeah.
the talk. I'm serious. UFO stuff, TikTok all the way.
That's your expertise now.
Catastrophic disclosure coming October of 2024. You heard it here first. It's on the talk. Vatican already outlined its new UAP rules.
Wow.
The Schumer Act.
Well, from TikTok to YMH to your ears, we will never let you down if you're getting your news sources from here. Yeah, there's so much to get into.
I know. It's crazy, huh? Fucking. I'm all like,
Yeah.
do you feel your age? You've always looked a decade older than you were.
Thank you for pointing that out. And
Do you feel older?
yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't.
What age do you feel in your heart?
Well, mentally, 17.
Yeah, I see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fully R-worded. Like
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's this illusion. They're like, oh, people are like, wow, you're really put together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm just like farts, tits. Like, you know, those are most of my thoughts. But physically, no, I don't feel quite my age. I definitely don't feel 21. I think I feel somewhere in the 30s. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I think I'm about 38. I feel like the age I had our children is where I stopped in my mind.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was talking to Chase a while ago, and I was telling her, like, you know, you always have emotional problems. You know, you're like, oh my God, I just realized this or that, and
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I thought you figured that out by the time you're in your 40s. I'm like, not really. Like, I'm just as retarded as I was.
You could do this thing in your 40s where you can dial things up, like drinking, smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can keep burying further down the way you feel.
That's what I'm doing right now.
And by the way, that's not a bad. People try to shit on that. A great way to deal with your emotions is to suppress them
I think so.
with drugs and alcohol. You know, reckless.
Lexapro.
Yeah.
Well, because I've spent enough time dealing with them. I
Oh
need
my
a
God,
break.
SSRIs.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm sick of it. I tried it. I don't want to feel these things anymore.
Or you can fucking talk it out.
No, I'll cry, which I'm not. I don't got time for that shit.
Oh
man.
yeah,
I'm done.
crying work.
Done
Crying works
crying.
though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't enjoy it. I feel weak. I don't like it.
Okay.
It's too vulnerable. Also, I hate when people tell me that the kids grow up so fast.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
like,
they don't.
Not if you're spending time with them. You need to spend more time with your kids.
Yeah.
You're one of these weekend parents. If you're
Kids
like,
grow
it
up
goes
so
fast.
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day is painful, dude. You're not feeling it. You're not in it. If you think that shit goes by fast, it's not fast, dude. It's not fast. It's not fast. Anyway,
All right. Well,
so happy birthday to me. And,
happy birthday. Give it up for Christina. Don't forget to send her a message.
Yeah, I mean, did you guys get me croissants or something?
Happy-
when it was his birthday, you guys, you know.
Yeah, but
What do I got? Do I get
because
me tacos? Do I get fucking queso at least? Can you order me a Torchy's buffet?
Torchy's buffet coming up.
something
is-
for the
this is
big
my life.
5 tray. Yeah.
5 tray.
Yeah. All right. Well, in honor of your birthday,
Unreal.
let's open the show. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
What's up, though? Well, I had another interview. They told me my felony's too bad because I burnt down my ex-bitch's house. She know what it is. Fucking slut. Anyways.
This shit is big time.
Happy birthday.
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand. Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Bo.
Chris Larson jamming out. Man, that's a new
know.
addition. I didn't realize that's happening. You know what I really like about that? The guy's a true patriot. You see his shirt? Fucking
Yeah.
American flag.
Saw that.
Hell yeah.
I saw that.
Hell yeah. USA.
Yeah.
That's what he usually
USA.
says when I walk in. I say, good morning, Chris. He goes, USA. Yeah. It's awesome. So cool.
Where is he? Is he working in another building?
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the other building. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the portables. It's the Chris Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, we installed
There's a
Oh,
lot
I
of-
love this. So we can see him working.
There's
we
a
can check on
lot
him.
of stuff
Yeah,
going
you
on.
could call him right now.
Yeah. It's a lot
talk to
going
him.
on.
Should we
man.
check in on him?
You could.
What's it like? Where is he? How far away?
He's in the other building.
I know. That's crazy.
She know what it is.
There's
Okay.
there's a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I love how he shows remorse, this guy, for the crime.
Fucking slut.
Yeah, he's like, my ex-bitch's house. She know what it is.
Well, you know what? That's
Yeah.
one of the real tough things about a felony charge is when you interview for jobs. A lot of times they're like, "What's this all about?" And then he had to say aggravated arson,
Wow.
probably attempted murder, and
Wow.
anyway, now they're trying to hold me down. I can't even get a job.
Yeah, you can't forgive a guy,
Yeah,
especially
Fuck.
somebody who shows a lot of remorse for the act.
yeah.
You know?
Also, I mean, I don't know. Look, man, I want you to get a job too. I don't know if is this your interview attire? It might be time to, like, you know, when you're interviewing for a job, maybe a button down or something. I don't know. Just
I know. Do they teach you this stuff in jail? I think they should teach you this stuff. Like, hey, when you go out there, you got to interview.
For a
like,
job.
Find a button-down shirt or cover
maybe don't wear
yourself.
your Bulls hat.
Not the
and-
Bulls.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a rough go.
Yeah.
Felonies can really
It can really screw up a dude's life, right?
hold you back. Passports.
Is that right? You can't get a passport with a felony?
A lot of countries won't. Well, maybe you can get one, but a lot of countries just reject you. Have you ever been convicted of a felony and then they're like, "Oh, you want to visit our country? No, thanks."
Yeah, no thanks,
So,
Tom Hanks. We don't need you.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to get around.
Well, Canada won't let you in, right? If you had even a DUI.
DUI, 10 years or something. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's so minor, too.
Because it's just a blanket policy. They don't want to. They're just like, you're somebody who's reckless.
Yeah,
That's kind of the thing. So no.
Dang.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sucks. They're so hard on us felons. you
Sucks
know?
for buying guns. Can't get guns.
Yeah, why can't I get a gun?
A lot of people discriminate when hiring. if you're a felon, they're like, we don't want you. Why? Well, you know how you burn down your ex bitch's house?
Yeah.
We don't know how you're going to react here when something doesn't go your way. Yeah,
But in his defense, we don't know what she did.
that's a really good point.
Because I think that's a crime of passion,
I've been waiting
perhaps.
for you to get to this point. This is really good. Yeah.
Well, when I was in law school for 2 weeks, we covered crimes of passion, and you do get a more lenient.
I feel like you covered so much in these 2 weeks. You've been referencing it
Let
for
me tell
years.
you, it was an intense 2 weeks. You read in law school, you read like 500 pages a night in Latin. It's so awful. That's why I dropped out. I'm too stupid. I can't keep up. So crimes of passion, you get a decreased sentence. They'll lower the charge. So this could have been a crime of passion.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a felony.
It is a felony. Arson is a felony. Yeah.
Yeah, but
If she were in the house, it would be a more
that's bad
elevated
news.
felony. Yeah.
Or yeah. What would compel you to light your own house on fire with me in it? Look, what could I do?
I'm saying this. His ex bitch probably had a different place, so it's a little different,
right?
Because I think he's burning down someone else's house.
Someone.
You do that before you burn down your own house,
right? You'd have to be real heated to burn up your own house.
Yeah.
Didn't Left Eye Lopes from TLC
burn down Andre Risen's house again? That wasn't her house though; it was his house.
That's fucking. When you think that, you're like Lisa
Good.
Left Eye Lopes.
That's a good memory. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like 5 things. That's one of them.
Dirty birds, baby. Andre Rison out there flying around. Yeah.
Why did she burn down? I don't know, because I was like,
he's a no good 2-timer. I don't know what it was.
can we look it up? Why did Lisa Left Eye Lopes burn down this guy's joint? Ooh,
Yeah.
$1.3 million.
Yeah, but that was also 1.3 in 94.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Dang.
Let's see here.
She got mad, huh?
On June 9th,
Hey.
1994, Lisa Left Eye Lopes, the Grammy Award-winning group from the Grammy Group TLC, set then Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Andre Rison's mansion ablaze. I know they had been dating a while. A year before the incident, the Super Bowl champion was accused of assaulting Lopez in the parking lot.
Oh,
Didn't
he
know
deserved
that.
it.
The couple arrived at the grocery store, and after leaving an Atlanta nightclub, Rison allegedly began striking Lopez. Okay, so that's a year prior. Rison was charged with aggravated assault, posted $16,500 bond.
Okay, so
while
he was charged.
she was
Good.
arrested for allegedly attacking a police officer on the same night. Fast forward to June 8th of 94, Rison and Lopez went out partying all night, although separately. Rison stayed out allegedly till 5 a.m. When he arrived back, he was confronted by a furious Lopez, who was allegedly screaming at the pro baller in his driveway. I knew she'd been drinking some, he said, but I didn't know what was upsetting her. I started taking blows to the face. Finally, I grabbed her and asked what was wrong, but she kept coming at me. He admitted that he also slapped Lopez.
Ooh.
Not to hurt her, but to calm her down. By the way, this
That's
works.
true.
It didn't work. And we were inside the house now. I picked her up and slammed her on the bed and sat on her. I still couldn't control her, so I left and I went on a 20-mile walk.
What?
The paper account said that walk eventually turned into staying at a teammate's house, hoping matters would calm down. According to Boombox, Lopez allegedly set a pair of his sneakers on fire and put them in the bathtub. She then went outside and broke the windshields of his cars with a vacuum cleaner pipe. She turned herself in for felony arson. She was released. $75,000 bonds, checked into voluntary rehab shortly thereafter. At the time of her arrests, people said that Lisa is in fear of her life. That's lawyer talk. Despite Lopez destroying the home, Rison forgave her, even holding her hand at her sentencing. The couple had still even planned to get married. Lopez was sentenced to a halfway house, 5 years probation, plus a $10,000 fine. However, she tragically died in a car accident. I wonder if her sentence, she's charged with felony arson. I wonder if she was convicted of felony arson or whether they reduced it, you know?
Well, if she's
because
claiming,
she got 5 years probation and
yeah, so she's claiming self-defense in a way, and he was violent towards her, and Lopez was charged.
She was charged with first-degree arson. I believe
sentenced
that would be
to 5 years probation, so she got off with probation.
Right, but I'm saying, is it a conviction of felony arson or is it a reduced charge? You know what I mean? Because if you're convicted of a felony, I feel like usually you don't just get probation and a fine.
No, you don't. You got to serve some time. But
maybe it's in her wiki, you know, her sentencing.
Dude, they sound like they have a really good relationship.
It was fiery, man. It was
Yeah.
fiery in more ways than one.
She set his sneakers on fire in the bathtub.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could set sneakers on fire.
Yeah, well, she knew what he liked.
What part lights? You know what I mean? Like the rubber? That's wild, dude. Okay, she's indicted.
They continued dating on and off for 7 years.
No, I know. They were going to get married. Lopes was indicted on charges of first-degree arson. Oh, move it, mommy. She was sentenced to 5 years. Yeah, I don't understand how they could go from first-degree arson to 5 years probation and a fine. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? There's
Anyway.
I don't know. Anyways, she had a good lawyer, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And a good relationship. Because,
Well, he also probably went in there and was like, I was out of pocket that night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
This is maybe the Normandy beach of, you know what I'm saying? This is Danny Brown, who's a big time, you know what I'm saying, guy.
Yep.
Had an album name, you know what I'm saying? He
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I can't. I'm going to puke because I laughed so hard at the
You know what I'm saying?
he had on the ICP guys who were
Right.
other level, you know what I'm saying, guys. We had a supercut of them, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, in like the whole episode. The ICP guys just did Danny Brown's podcast, the Danny Brown podcast. And so the three of them were, you know what I'm saying, it up so hard that we have a, you know what I'm saying, supercut from Danny Brown and ICP. This might, you know what I'm saying, break all the records. Okay, here we go.
I can relate to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
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 You know what I'm saying? We trying to always be relevant.
You know what I'm saying? How in the fuck?
You know what I'm saying?
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 It's your fault, motherfucker. Have more swag.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Because she was fucking. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But hey,
You know what I'm saying?
you had a train right now. But, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It was always about half full, the arena.
Really?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? This is like the place to be.
Love them so much.
Awesome. Good job,
Great
guys.
work,
That was
guys.
amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Mad love to ICP and Danny Brown.
They're amazing.
The ICP guys are the coolest.
They're great.
They're so fun.
They are really great.
Yeah, who knew? I never would imagine I'd love them as much as
Yeah.
I do. And Danny, of course.
And
You know what I'm saying?
speaking of being a knucklehead, you know
Yeah.
how when we had a clip of a guy and he was talking about how the women's prisons
Or
smell
smelly.
so bad.
Pussy, yeah.
So we had somebody write in.
Okay.
Because if you don't know, there was a guy who we played a clip of, and he said that he was a correctional officer, and that the first day he walked in, he was like, "What in the fuck is this smell?" And he said, "You'd only get used to it while you're there, and every day when you came in, it would hit you again." And he was like, "It was the worst, butt ass," is what he said. He said it was the absolute worst. So somebody wrote in.
Okay.
I am a former correctional officer that worked at 3 different facilities throughout my career before switching to dispatch. I worked at 2 different prisons in Kansas, one of which holds the BTK serial killer, Dennis Rader. Real goofball. Can confirm the female cell houses smell so much worse than the men's. I'd rather work a cell house with the hardest gangbangers and shitheads than any female unit.
Shitheads.
One time we confiscated a homemade dildo from one of the hoe-ass inmates that was made out of a whole bunch of Jolly Ranchers that had been melted down and worked like putty into a 2-sided chode. Keep 'em high and tight, jeans. Hate from Oklahoma. So this guy's saying it is as bad as you can imagine.
It is because they're shoving Jolly Ranchers in their cooters.
Yeah.
And those melt.
Yeah.
And now you got sugar in your cooter and you're all kind of infected.
Yeah. It's
And then-
fascinating, though, that the women's smell. Because you always think of,
Well-
in general, women smelling better than men. That's kind of a general belief.
Look, I hate to burst your bubble and all the men that are listening to this show.
Yeah.
I just feel like I have to tell you the truth.
Tell us.
What comes out of women's vagines?
Yeah.
Because you have a uterus, right? And
Yeah.
that thing changes its lining and ebbs and
Men can have
flows.
uterus?
Well, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so disrespectful. Men can have periods too. Sorry, people that have periods. That so much shit comes out of your snatch
Yeah.
from your uterus. It like the lining sheds.
Yeah, it's
There's
beautiful.
always mucus and different smells and different things come out of you.
So what?
It's a constant flow of smells. I'm just telling you the truth. So we're smelly, but that's why we smell good, because we're showering and covering it all up.
You're always covering up the
You
smells.
guys just have a dick that releases jizz and pee-pee, but we release a lot more fluids.
Yeah, you do.
I'm serious.
You heard it here first, guys. Women are grosser.
We're super gross. And if you don't maintain that ecosystem, it will be stinky and gross. My mother always told me, she said, Christike, men do not like women with stinky pussy. And it's one of the 5 things my mother taught me that to this day, I was like, yep, that's it.
That's true.
Men don't like women with stinky pussy.
This is true.
And I wash my snatch all the time because of that.
Stinky pussy is a big turnoff.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, finally, first of all, I'm glad we covered that.
I wish you could spend a month with me in my underwear and see what comes out. Like a full cycle. Right, see, she knows. Nayana's nodding because she's like, you guys have no idea what comes out of us. It's foul.
Yeah.
You want to do that? A
Plus
month in my undies?
Plus your hose, and you're letting loads get shot up in there.
Oh, that's another thing. When you got a load in you, and then it drips out of you for like the next day or 2 sometimes. How do you think that smells? Right. Look at her. Nayana's, she gets it. She gets it. It's true. Because doesn't load when it sits smell like bananas? We covered this on Where My Mom's At.
Oh my
because
God.
I've been to bachelors' places and it smells like banana peels, like dirty guys' houses smell like bananas. And I think cum smells like bananas when it sits.
Ugh. I love bananas.
Not anymore.
Ugh.
What does jizz smell like when it sits? Guys, come on, you've been bachelors.
I don't
You've
remember the
lived with-
banana smell.
I don't know, but bringing my brain back to that smell is a bad time.
Yeah, I
And so
know.
I don't want to smell
It's always
that,
a
man.
sad fucking memory.
It's not a good time. Let me tell you.
When you were at your
You're like,
lowest.
remember the saddest time of your life? And you're like, yeah.
That's such a masculine, like, I was in a dude's car a while ago that smelled of that banana smell. And I had a roommate in college. His room smelled like bananas.
How long
it was
ago
a
were you-
security guy that we were working with. And also, I had a roommate, a crazy guy that would just jizz in his sheets. I think that he lived with us for a while, and his window broke. This is in San Francisco, and he didn't replace the window, and it would rain on his bed.
Oh my
And then
God.
he wouldn't even put sheets on. Like, he was really crazy looking back. But his room smelled like bananas too. I think it's the smell of cum. I
Maybe
do.
that was the rain on the mattress kind of making it moldy.
Sure, but what about the car I sat in that smelled
You
like?
think he's just jizzing in his car?
I do.
Really?
You think that guy was
much?
jizzing and is jacking off in his car?
And then there's another, yes. And
I've
I
only
think,
done that a handful of times, and it's not like the best.
of course, it's not the best. And then there was a comedian who shall remain nameless, who was like a bachelor forever. And every time I would like, hey, how you doing? I would like catch a whiff of him. It was just, he was very oily. He didn't shower, and he smelled of bananas.
Do I know this person?
Of course, you know this person. I'll write down.
No, you don't have to write it down. I already know who it is.
Who is it?
I already know.
You won't know this guy. Just, do you remember?
Oh, I was thinking of someone else.
Who are you thinking of? Who smells like bananas in
Well,
your
you
life?
know,
Just
I know.
tell me.
I
We
know
can
a
edit it
lot.
out.
No,
Write
You
it
know,
down.
Fucking forget it. So
Well, now I'm going to think about who smells like jizz.
no, we're just thinking of like how many bachelor comics
They
we know.
smell
There's so
like
many.
bananas.
Yeah.
Those saddest ones, yeah, it's cum. Anyway, spend a month in my panties.
Oh Jesus. You know what's
Walking
really
in
exciting about
my
this year?
cooch. This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. Squarespace is super easy to use. Just get started with one of their professional website templates with designs for every category. Then customize your look, update content, and add features to fit your unique needs. You can also host video content, organize your video library, and showcase your content on beautiful video pages. And if you want to sell your products in person, you can do so by connecting a Square Reader to the Squarespace app and keep your orders, inventory, and customer data in sync with your online store. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/mom to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
We're heading into the final round of the playoffs, but there's still plenty of time to get in on the NBA action with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. If you're new to DraftKings, you got to check this out. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code MOM only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. From tip-off to the final seconds, DraftKings has you covered with same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and so much more. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. DraftKings is the one-stop shop for all things daily fantasy, where you can join in on all the fun and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Because we are ramping up to one of the most exciting and eventful elections in U.S. history. Probably the two most dynamic, impressive, and incredible men
Youthful.
that could possibly lead this nation for the next 4 years. Incumbent, the former president, remarkable men, just impressive individuals. And that reminds me of somebody who cared so much about the last election.
Welcome to Revelation Unwrapped. This program is a continuation of my series on the Denver International Airport, and especially the murals and the art contained therein, because they are evil, they are signs of Satanism, and on this program I will point out that many of them are phallic symbols.
Josh, you have to reach out to this guy.
We've tried. He's
Try
like
again.
surprisingly unresponsive. Yeah, I'll keep going.
Try again. Try harder.
I think about
Let's
him.
get this guy.
I think about him so much.
Yeah, he's
I
phenomenal.
love him. And I like that his hair is groomed. He looks good. He looks good.
Yeah, he looks great.
No, he takes care of himself.
He's put together.
Yeah.
He
He's not
doesn't
like
smell like bananas.
he doesn't smell like bananas.
No.
He's not homeless or living out of his
No.
car. This guy's like a real person.
And he's put a lot of thought into this. And it takes a certain level of cognitive function to even put his program together.
I
To
know.
get each of these things up on the board behind him.
As you approach the Denver airport by car, you are immediately struck by this
car.
gigantic statue
Yep.
of a blue fiberglass horse. Many of the shapes on the horse's tail and mane are phallic shapes, and of course it is a masculine horse.
Well, it's also got a raging cock.
Next,
that
let's
horse.
take a look at the layout of the Denver airport. Many other videos on YouTube have shown that this is in the shape of a swastika. But there's one video that also points out that the outdoor baggage handling area is in the shape of a phallus.
Well,
Let's
here's-
take a closer look.
Not only am I excited for this gentleman to make a return to the mainstream for the election, but the most amazing thing has happened. Denver International Airport is under some major construction right now. And, normally when an airport's like that, LAX, JFK, they put, Terminal 1 is under construction. Sometimes they'll do cutesy things like, sorry for the...
Pardon our dust.
Pardon our dust, but you're going to fly better in a few months, and kind of like a little wink that try to make you okay with the fact that you're inconvenienced by the construction. Denver, I don't know who is running this, but the fact that they're leaning into the fact that people are saying that there are satanic and phallic symbols at the airport. Like,
Oh, I love this.
construction or cover up.
I love it.
And it has like the what is that? The eye that's watching the,
what
like
is
from
that
the
called?
Illuminati eye on a construction hat. This is at the airport. Are we creating the world's greatest airport or preparing for the end of the world?
That's amazing.
And it has that famous horse that has the red eye, and it's shooting like a laser beam down. I mean, I've never seen a city or a place embrace it that way, like with a real sense of humor,
This is my new favorite airport.
Oh my God.
By far.
What are we doing?
Lizard people.
Adding amazing new restaurants and bars, building an Illuminati headquarters, remodeling the lizard people's lair. Learn the truth at denfiles.com.
I love this.
Can we pull up that site? I want to see because they're probably leaning into it there also.
Brilliant.
It's really cool.
I like this.
So here, I guess what makes us unique. Here, they're just, I guess, being more straightforward, right?
Yeah,
but they're winking at you at the airport signs, which I think is brilliant of them.
Yeah, it's so fun.
So that URL just redirects to like their normal website.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's really funny that they're
really
they're
like
doing
this. Well, you knew they had a good sense of humor when they put the horse with the eyes and the dick out front. I always like that. It's like, let's have fun, guys. Let's have some. Oh my gosh, it is a swastika.
There's the swastika.
Whoopsie.
Yep.
And there's the phallic symbol, the baggage claim.
The phallic baggage symbol. Yeah, there's a lot going on over there.
Truly satanic.
Truly satanic.
Of course, as Christians, we need to understand that the phallic symbol is a powerful symbol. And many pagan religions worship the phallus because it's a symbol of life. But we know there is a more powerful symbol which negates the phallic symbol, and that is the cross.
Yes, truth.
So the cross over the phallic symbol.
Yep. I hope they put a cross over their baggage claim.
Their baggage.
Remember when he goes, the 3 stripes on Obama's flag is homosexual.
Yeah.
The 3 stripes.
Yeah.
I don't know how 3 is homosexual.
It was homosexual and satanic.
And
that is the flag of the Obama campaign. Yeah. People are asking me if Charo is getting into some new exercise. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but apparently.
Oh my God, that totally looks like
Is
her.
that Charo doing hula hoops?
Wow.
2 at once?
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
This is a great video. The slow-mo really does it.
Very sexy.
Ooh, around the neck even.
I'll have to reach out to her and see if she was actually doing that. If somebody doesn't deep fake replace that, I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah. She has Charo's figure too, exactly. It's wild.
Her figure, cool haircut, everything. It's all there.
All that stuff's very hard to do with a hula hoop. I don't know if you've
is.
tried. This is a lot of skill. A lot of time
Core,
spent doing
a lot
this.
of core work.
Yep.
It's important. As you are aging, I think it's something that you could probably get into.
Now that I'm in my mid to late 50s,
you
got to do your core work.
58, unbelievable.
I know, it's wild, huh?
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
God damn. Look how happy she is with her hula hoops. Okay, I got to tell you, and I don't know if this is probably a really mean thought, but it's such a waste of time to learn how to balance a hula hoop.
Why?
Like to have it go down your arm like that. Don't
How's
you
that a
think?
waste of time?
Silly.
How's anything a waste of
Silly.
time? What if she wants to master that?
Is there like a contest? I feel like because there's no end game for
It's
that.
not about the end game. It's about the journey, silly.
Why are you playing the drums?
Because I'm going to be in a band one day. I'm going to tour with Bauhaus. What, you don't think I have a goal?
Fair enough.
How dare you?
I'm just, hey man, I thought you were trying to have fun.
Listen, they're
That's
going to
what you
need a
told
new
me.
drummer. These guys are old. This guy's going to drum for Bauhaus one day.
What's one day?
One day, I mean, I figure like in another year I could be up to.
In a year?
I'm learning the entire Bauhaus catalog.
Is that all you practice?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's all I want to drum.
Yeah.
That and the few Joy Division songs I really like. But that's the goal. And if you're watching this, you need to replace Kevin Haskins. I'm here.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you found your lane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked.
Have you ever
How dare you?
been...
What's the end game?
What's the end
Be a
game?
famous drummer, dude. Stupid.
I can't believe I didn't know.
Yeah, what are you fucking...
So fucking
R-word. It's
stupid.
Juneteenth.
God
You know, I
damn.
have
On
to...
all days.
Yeah, shouldn't I get a break though?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That is your holiday.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I make mistakes sometimes.
And by the way, what'd you get him for today? You're asking for your treats. Where are his
dang,
treats?
you're right. What should I buy a gentleman on Juneteenth? What am I supposed to buy? What's the gift?
To buy me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. I mean, could use like 20K. I don't know if you guys.
No, make it
Reparations.
appropriate for the holiday.
Yeah, what's the appropriate holiday? Yeah, it's true. What do you
shit,
get?
I guess a day off. Yeah, I'll go home right after this. You guys could do this.
You know
a
what?
day
You wanna
off
listen
of
out?
working so hard.
I
This
think
is
for
true.
you, as a special treat, adult recess.
Oh,
You
see,
get to-
what is this? What is going on with this adult
You
recess
get to be
shit?
the adult recess team leader. How about that?
Ooh,
You're the team leader.
I can't believe
team
it. So,
leader.
so my present for Juneteenth is I'm getting gaslit by my boss.
No,
Okay.
you're not getting
I'm
gaslit.
gaslit.
We're doing adult recess.
I feel the gaslit.
And I was going to be the team leader, but I think you should be.
So I'm smelling gas. You know what I'm saying? It's like I just.
Why don't you want to be the team leader for adult recess?
I don't even know what adult recess is, my nigga. You know, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wow.
Okay.
What is adult recess?
Adult recess is recess like we had when we were in kids in school.
Yeah,
but it's designed to be for adults. It's fun. It's a fun adult playtime.
Yeah, but y'all talking about this like everybody just knows what adult recess is. Though.
Well,
like,
I
am I the
mean-
only motherfucker that's never heard of adult recess?
Just put the two words together and it
Yeah.
kind of
Hey, man.
Open your
yourself.
heart.
Hey, Chad. Relax, Chad.
Look, there's recess. Now just picture it with grown-ups.
Oh shit. Hold up.
Okay?
Open your heart and your arms
Yeah, man.
to me.
So
It's
okay.
just, you know, we go down, we play tag and we dodgeball, and we
hide and go see.
yeah, we do the monkey bars and we get on swings and we just run around outside, man.
But what you mean, team captain or whatever?
Because
Like,
we're gonna
captain of
have to
what?
have somebody be kind of like our
Okay.
group.
Don't you remember
leader.
at recess the lady comes out, she blows the whistle. Okay, guys, it's time for recess, and then blow the whistle. It's time everybody go back to school, to class. Maybe he wears the whistle.
You
and,
you get to go. All right, line up, everybody.
Yeah.
And then you get to pick your team first because we're gonna split up in separate teams.
Mm-hmm.
So you're team captain.
Oh shit! So we competing?
Sure, but in a
Red
fun way.
Rover,
It's-
Red
yeah,
Rover.
It's fun.
Send
it's not,
any
it's not
right
that
over.
serious. It's just for fun, man.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
Team captain.
Okay.
Team
get it.
Happy
captain.
Juneteenth. You know
I
what
feel
I saw,
blessed.
dude? I was at the park when I had diarrhea with the kids a little while ago.
Yeah.
And there's like this dope ass thing at this park here in Austin. It's like a net and it's elevated and you can climb on it. It's really, really cool. And it was Saturday, full of kids. And I saw two adults playing on the net with no kids.
Yeah.
And I was watching them and I was like, all right, maybe they do have kids. I'm going to watch. There were no kids. They just decided to have fun.
And see, the problem with those two
I don't like that.
is they should have gone to adult recess and they were
Yeah.
at a kid's place.
They're taking up space because there's only 10 kids allowed at a time on the thing. And I was like, what are you doing that for?
I got another present for Annie
What?
because it's Juneteenth. I'm going to book you a private session.
A private session.
Yes.
With.
Yo, feeling like you're
Goodness.
walking on ice, even when you're indoors. If your calves are giving you the cold shoulder, it's not just the weather playing tricks on you. The real chill culprit, a blockage in your lower body, messing with the flow of chi and
How
blood
nice
to your
does that
legs.
look? Loosen up everything, your glutes, your calves. Huh? Blood flow.
I'll take adult recess. I'll do adult recess.
Who doesn't want to get their glutes work done?
I do. Mine are so tight.
It feels amazing. Don't you love
Yeah.
having glute work done?
I would love to do this. Is this local? I would
don't
do
think
it.
it is, but we can probably fly him in. Look at that.
But
That
here's a
probably
hot
feels
tip.
so good.
Our special moving cupping technique is like a defrost button for your icy calves. By getting the lower body energy flowing freely again, we can turn those ice
this a
blocks back
porn
into
clip we're
cozy,
playing?
warm
No.
limbs.
What are you talking
It
about?
sounds like a porno lady.
No, it doesn't.
That's the pain?
It's just a lady who's enjoying herself. That's basically, you're just stubbing Annie's voice there. It's going to be him pretty soon.
He's like, yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's him?
What's Annie doing?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, dig into my booty, baby.
Hey yo.
Hey.
Hey yo. Nah, I don't say that.
Hey,
Hey, come
yo.
You forgot the hole, baby. Don't just do them cheeks. Get between the cheeks.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Hold
So,
on. Can I go pee real quick? I
Sure.
gotta pee so bad. I'll be right back. I hydrated a lot today.
and we are back. How was your pee?
It was so good. How was your pee?
It was pretty good.
I didn't even push hard. It just fell right out.
That's a good sign.
I have an email for you. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, sending hate from Australia. Yep,
Cool.
I eat my boogers.
Oh,
I love reading these. They upset you. I am a booger eater and have been for as long as I can remember. I did it religiously as a kid, But I guess I kind of just kept going. I kind of just kept going way past the age where it was just a gross kid thing. It's gross, but there's nothing better than sneaking a quick boog when no one's looking, especially in a wide open space. It really turns me on. Having a few issues with nosebleeds, but that hasn't stopped me before, and it won't stop me now. LOL, yours, closeted booger eater.
Oof.
Oh, I get the thrill of doing it in public.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. That could be fun, but I don't think I want to eat it. Because I used to eat my boogers when I was a little girl. And they're just salty. And you know what's the thing I liked is that they were different textures. Like sometimes you get like a crunchy one. Sometimes it would be real scraggly, you know, like loose. And sometimes you get loose with crunchy at the end. Oh, I can't think about doing it now, but I kind of liked it when I was a kid.
It really makes me sick. It makes me sick.
What if I develop the habit again now?
You'll be alone.
Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah.
You'd have to divorce me if I started eating my boogs?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So gross.
Gross.
Anyways, do you want to hear my crazy hotel story, homie?
Sure, Holmes.
So fucking, like, okay, well, you already know it because that fucking happened to us, but like, this is a cautionary tale for all you motherfuckers out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Tom was staying in a hotel in Los Angeles. I went out to, Can you stop making noise? I went out to see you for a night and do some shows at the Netflix festival, right? It's a while ago. Any hoodles, I show up, you're checked in, but you're at a meeting. So I show up, I'm kind of dazed, I'm tired.
Oh, this is fucking nuts.
I'm tired, and I'm just like, I walk to the office and I go like, hey, my husband is in this hotel. He left a key for me. And she's like, she's on the phone. She's distracted a little bit. But she's like, oh yeah, here you go. So the bellman takes me to the room because it's kind of an intricate place. It's not easy to get around. And we unlock the door, and the place is a disaster, which I don't think too much of, but you told me that you were going to have the room clean. So I was like, oh, this is kind of, maybe they just didn't get around to it, you know? Yeah. And also I saw that you had breakfast and you left behind the breakfast potatoes on the plate. And I was like, oh, that's so Tom. Like, you always leave the potatoes. You don't really eat those.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, big whoop. I'm so tired. I'll just get into this nasty room's bed and sleep. So I open up the fucking whatever. There's like a sliding door, that fresh air into the place. And I'm walking around and I'm like taking my clothes off. I'm getting ready to get into bed and take a nap. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. The room already smells like food. Maybe I should just order some room service and have them take the trays out. And I go to order food. And I'm like, God, that's so weird. Like, Tom's shoes, I don't remember you buying these boots. These boots were really not your steez. And then I saw like a yellow neon shirt. And I was like, that's so, wow, maybe it's his new workout stuff, you know? So I fucking go to order food and it's a totally different name. It's like John Coctostan or something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and all of a sudden it all comes together and it hits me at once. And I was like, I'm in a different man's room. This is not my husband's room. And you know when it comes together like in a movie and you're just like, and I'm so tired. And I was like panicked, like to get out of there, you know? Because I'm like, dude, this guy could come back. And what if I'm here and
naked in his bed? And he's like, all right.
So fucking great. It was so crazy. But then I was like, so I called down. And I'm like, hey, you guys gave me the wrong fucking thing, you know? This could have been really bad.
Really bad, yeah.
And anyway, I got to our room and it was clean and it was normal. But it got me thinking, I'm like, oh my God, like you have to lock your door.
It's by the way, it's such a huge fuck up on their part.
Oh, I know.
To do that to people, to women in particular. They did it. It was the opposite to me one time where I checked into a hotel in DC and on the road and they're like, all right, here's your key. I walk up, and take the elevator up, walk down the hall, scan the thing, open the door, and there's a woman sitting in a chair. And she just looks up and I go, oh, man, and I just shut it. And I go down, I'm like, hey, fuckhead, you just gave me the key to the wrong room. And they were like, oh, my bad. Here you go. Here's the other one. I'm like, like you could really do that to the wrong person. Like
For sure. Who knows what I could
so
have
crazy
walked
that
in
they're
on.
like, anyway, like, did they panic when you told them this?
Yeah, they were embarrassed, and it was one of those things of like they were gauging how much of a I would be about it, and I was like, look, I don't fucking care. Like, I care, but I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna make a
guy
stink.
had walked in,
Oh
that
my
would have been
God.
a real big deal.
That would be crazy, right?
Sure.
But also, just like you should really lock your door when you're alone in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Even that room is like open. Anybody can come in.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the staff. Anyway, that was wild.
Yeah,
That's
that is
never
crazy.
happened to me in 20 years.
It's
of
only happened to
traveling.
me that one time. That's why I remember so well that it was DC. But I think it's a huge fuck up.
Crazy, dude.
Huge fuck up on their part. This was also, we had brought up the fact that you're of Hungarian descent, and Hungary over the last several years has made it really well known that they don't play that shit when it comes to they outlaw gender studies.
Mm-hmm.
They've been like really like, we don't care.
We don't play that shit.
And then one of my countries of origin has gotten on board. I think it's very funny. Peru has declared that people who say that what their pronouns are like nationally declared as mentally ill. Can you Google
Bring up
that?
the article.
Like Peru.
Is it also trans people? Or
I
just
think
the
it might have thrown
pronouns?
trans in there
Yeah,
too.
I feel like Hungary would
They
do
just
that.
made it mentally ill. You're
If you're-
mentally ill if you think this.
Yeah.
Peru classifies transgender identities as mental problems in new law. That's just gender identity, it looks like, Like, that's fucking after trans people deemed mentally ill. It's
Oh my
fucking
God,
crazy.
dude.
So both of our countries
Yeah.
of origin are both being like, nope.
Yeah. Well, look, if anything, they're consistent. Hungary's always been pretty consistent on who they are.
Yeah, this is kind of new, it feels like.
Is
Let's
Peru
see
not normally
here.
like this?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think of them as super progressive, but LGBTQ advocates in Peru protested in the capital city of Lima last week after the health ministry issued a new law that deemed transgender people as having mental health problems. The supreme decree signed by Peruvian President Dina Boluarte and published May 10th updated the ministry's list of insurable mental health conditions to, insurable, not insurable, to include transsexualism, gender identity disorders, and cross-dressing. In 2019, the World Health Organization redefined its terms on gender identity-related health, moving conditions of gender incongruence out of being defined as mental and behavioral disorders and into the conditions related to sexual health category. This reflects current knowledge. Trans-related and gender-diverse identities are not conditions of mental ill health, and that classifying them as such can cause enormous stigma. That's what the World Health Organization has said. But Peru says that the ministry ratifies its position that gender and sexual diversity are not diseases. In this framework, we express our respect for gender identities as well as our rejection of the stigmatization of sexual diversity in the country. So that's going to get people real fired up down there, I'm
sure
assuming.
is. I mean, I've always... I know, I don't think this is I don't know if this is a popular way of thinking, but I've always felt like, hey, if you know what this society is like, you can choose to join them or not.
Yeah.
Like in Hungary, look, they've always been xenophobic. They've always been, what's the word, Jew-phobic? Anti-Semitic.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
They like stuff the way they like it. And they're also a society that's existed for thousands of years this way. And it's like, dude, you don't have to live in Budapest.
I think it's pretty cool, though, that
Nobody wants you to live there.
Both of our countries of origin are
Shitheads.
both being like, hey, progress?
Yeah.
Nah.
No thanks, Tom Hanks.
Fuck off.
But on the other
You got
hand,
problems.
You got problems. You're a mental patient.
Yeah.
But then again, they used to think homosexuality was a mental problem.
Satanic. Yeah.
But then again, like after we visited Rome, it changed my opinion of human stuff.
Human stuff?
Yeah, because like the Romans have existed for so long.
So long.
That they really see human time in the framework of a much broader spectrum.
Yeah.
So like they're not so quick to jump on board with stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. It's like, yeah, just fucking chill, dude. Let's
Yeah.
wait and see how this shakes out before we go changing the language and stuff.
Different countries handle things different. Like I think we need a little bit more of what's going on. Like the way Japan, I love Japan as a culture. My trip there really did make me go like, man, this is an incredible. I mean, it is really, it's their own thing too. Like what you're saying, they've existed for thousands and thousands of years. It's a homogenous society. They're not really like, oh, you want to bring your stuff here? It's
They don't want it.
It's
Yeah.
just, this is Japan. This is how we do things. But this had, this is a clip from, it's old. It's like 10 years old. But this man broke down crying during a press conference because he was caught using public money to fund his vacations.
Yeah.
And when he was caught, he resigned from his position. And he did this on national television. Right? There he is. This is like you're caught red-handed.
大きく2点お伺いいたします。じゃあ俺が立候補してこの世の中をこの
I love it.
この世の中を
That's awesome.
I love it.
That's public shaming. And so, and he volunteers for it too, you know? So he resigned from his position. And what he was saying there was, I ran for office for the world to change the world. And so I gave everything I had to appeal to the public, and the people of Nishinomiya elected me even though I was a stranger to them. And I finally became a lawmaker. And he starts banging on the table. So I guess he's telling his story before he gets into his shame. But man,
I love
mean,
it.
that's fucking...
変えたいその一心で一生懸命訴え
You have to do like a real display of your shame too.
I like this.
Yeah, I like it.
Americans love a good apology.
Yeah.
We've always believed in this
We should do more
act
of
of contrition.
It's different here.
We'll write anything. You can do anything as long as you apologize like this.
We are the country though of the written statement.
Yeah, we
So
need to go to
when
this.
something bad happens, somebody goes, "Here's my statement."
Yeah,
and it's always super polished.
Yep.
And it kind of is like, yeah, I'm somewhat culpable,
Yep.
but here's the reasons why.
why.
But this breaking down crying, I think that's the way
Very
to do
effective.
it. Yeah.
Because I would trust him now. Because I'm like, oh, he's really putting himself out there.
I kind of like it.
Not like that guy, the first guy we saw, who was like, that bitch had it coming. Like, I don't believe that he's reformed.
Yeah.
The one that burned down the girlfriend's house.
No, that didn't work for him.
But this guy, I would give him a second chance because he's willing to humble himself in front of the public. Yeah, he's really crying too. I don't think those are crocodile tears.
America does stuff like this.
You dumb motherfuckers! Pull your heads out of your fucking ass!
Eat shit and die.
Who cares if you have a fucking Porsche?
Go suck a dick.
Fucking shit! Learn how to be a decent fucking human being, you worthless pieces of fucking shit!
That sounds like a double standard, you fucking bullshit. You can eat shit. Come on.
Come on, pussy!
Hit me.
Come on,
Hit
pussy!
me.
No, you're a fucking tough guy with a Porsche, right?
Hit me, pussy ass bitch.
Oh, he spit on the guy's Porsche.
Spit on the
Dang.
car. Now, I don't know exactly how the bald man in the video, I guess he almost hit this guy's car while he was trying to pull into a spot to fill up his car. And so that was the catalyst for all this. The guy who you don't see, I guess, is driving a Porsche. This guy then, and he's also Asian. So the bald guy starts, being like, you fucking, he turns like you're driving into like, took him here. The fact that they almost crashed. But then he actually throws in some Asian slurs here, which is pretty cool.
That's all I can do, bitch. Come on.
You were trying to get your little fucking ass kicked, aren't you?
Try me.
Try me.
Try me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Learn to fucking drive, you fucking moron.
Try me.
He could have done better there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. I rip her out in front of you and I'm back here. Goodbye.
That's when he's so mad. He's so angry that you can't really get out what you're, and he's also trying to restrain himself because he really wants to let loose. You know what I mean? Like he wants to go full fucking ham on him, but he's like, he knows he's being recorded. So he's also in a full rage. So he goes, goodbye.
Yeah, I would have gone to just the slurs.
I just think these.
I wouldn't have made fun of the accent. I don't think this is a good choice for him.
Those are terrible.
The sandals are horrendous.
Are just horrendous.
And I'm a little disappointed because this is in front of Buc-ee's, which I'm
Buc-ee's
a huge
is
Buc-ee's
fucking
fan.
awesome.
It's the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
But that's what
Buc-ee's.
the guy should have been like, cool sandals, man.
Oh, I mean, there's a million things you could say about this fucking schlubby. He doesn't have a Porsche.
So I guess a
got bad
police
sandals.
officer and the store manager came out, but he fled once he saw authorities approaching.
He did? Yeah. Pussy.
Yeah.
Ooh, not so strong now, huh? Dang. This is the kind of shit my stepdad would do in parking lots.
Yeah.
All day, dude. Yell at people. He would make racial shit too. It was really funny.
Did he go?
Yeah. Try me. He would. Yeah, he would. No, he was. Yeah. My stepdad always. He's dead now, so bless his heart.
I rip her out in front of you and I'm back here. Goodbye.
Would he do shit like that?
Yeah, he would. He would drop the N-word a lot. He would
He
always
was an
talk
Indian
shit
guy
to me.
from India.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He was very racist. Super funny.
And he would.
He was like,
and
he talked like that because he was so fat. Yeah, he would start fights like this in public
Over,
with people.
like, close confrontations.
Same thing. Literally, this is my childhood.
You know
of,
what's
like,
interesting though? I think for the most part, most of us don't experience a hot-headed Indian guy. It's very.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like when you think back about culturally your, run-ins with people of the same background, I would say most. I've had several, interactions.
Sure.
With people of Indian descent, people from India. I've never had one be the way you're
Right.
describing.
So culturally, they're more pacifistic, right? Like it's
Yeah,
not
or
culturally,
pleasant.
but
I mean,
I don't know. To each other, this is different. Remember
Right.
we've seen those things when he's like, "Oh, fuck you," da, 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 da. So
Yeah.
it's usually they don't fuck with white people, right?
But your stepdad
My
made an exception.
stepdad did, but you know what he also liked was cowboy movies and John Wayne, and he really liked being an aggressive American tough guy.
Tough guy.
That really appealed to
But it
him.
took it beyond tough guy because you said he would stab people's tires in parking lots.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were going to get pistachio ice cream at Rite Aid. Pistachio is my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
And we were going to get ice cream right by the house, and he goes, "Hold on!" And he pulled over and he stabbed a guy's tires in the parking lot. Got back in the car, and we got pistachio ice cream.
What had that guy done?
He
to
fucked
earn
him
that?
over in business.
Oh, he recognized the guy's car.
Yep. Fucked him over in business. It was always business. Somebody had fucked him over, or just like something banal, like somebody was talking too loud in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Why don't you shut the fuck up?" And then the guy would be like, "Fuck you, dude. Take it on want to fucking go in the parking lot." "Yeah, I'll fucking go in the parking lot." And then he would fight with the guy in the parking lot.
He would fight the guy?
Or would get close to it, or he'd start threatening and yelling, "You fucking fuck ass," da 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 da, yelling. And then my mom would be like, "Yeah, yeah." Like,
how
she
big
loved
was
it.
he? Was he a big
He
guy?
was a big fat Indian.
But like how big? Tall?
It's hard. So he had a big Buddha belly. The way how tall? Maybe he's a little bit shorter than you.
Okay.
And he had a huge belly. He loved to eat because
Mm-hmm.
he grew up poor, so he never ate. And then when he came to America, he loved round table pizza, and he loved pecan maple logs. You get them at Gelson's. What is it called? The alligator, or the crocodile alligator, whatever. And he ate a lot, and he was really nice to me. But then a switch would flip, and he would do this kind of stuff in public and fight with people and stuff. Yeah.
Kind of scary though, right? To see?
Never to me, oddly enough, because
so when
he
you
was-
saw it though, were you scared?
"You fucking asshole." No, I actually thought it was funny, and this is probably how fucked up I was.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know because he was my stepdad, and this is also the guy that we would watch Jay Leno.
But the
and laugh.
normal reaction is to think that's alarming.
No, I didn't because
Right, that's on you. You should definitely have thought that
Well,
was troubling.
Now I do, because now I watch this and I'm like, this is not normal. They shouldn't be screaming at each other. But growing up, because that's what we laughed at it. My mom liked it, and then they would brag about it. at the dinner table. And my mom would be like, and then Dean got this motherfucker, got his in his face and said, fuck you, dude. Yeah, I know.
It's real crazy.
It was really crazy.
Really fucking crazy.
I told you, my mom put an ad in the Hungarian newspaper against my stepmother and all that. I mean, they were crazy, dude. They did all kinds of stuff. I thought that was weird, the ad. But yelling at strangers, I kind of felt like LA was, I don't know, you yelled at people in public.
Really?
I don't know, right? Big cities, you just talk some shit, right?
You know what's funny is like my dad was so far from that. Like if he would have seen an inkling of that, he'd be like, let's go. And we just would have left.
Smart.
But then you have a long, long talk with him and about, war. And then he's like, carve this guy's eyeballs out of his head. And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're like,
dude, boomers are sociopaths. Like we all got raised by major sociopaths. It's some capacity. Like either they went to Vietnam or they're like mine are like immigrant, crazy,
my dad didn't
capitalist,
like
fucking
the shit you guys are talking about. He would have been like,
nah, but he could
such disapproval. Yeah.
But he'd blow up a Vietnamese guy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No problem.
Pulled his torso out of a fucking hole. Yeah.
That's different, of course.
Well, yeah, well, that is different,
for
though.
country.
That's in the...
It's in the context,
of
societal
war.
acceptance. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know.
He would have been like...
Yeah, my stepdad would brag about getting people good. And then my mom would love it. I got this motherfucker. I got him. Yeah, a few times he almost got put in jail, but he would always get out of it. Like we had to file bankruptcy a couple times to get out of court stuff because he wouldn't pay taxes or he'd break the law.
My dad would have reported both of your dads.
Oh, and as he should have. As he should have. My dad should be reported probably right now.
Right.
I'm sure he's doing the same shit.
Oh, that's right. Yours is still alive. He's still out there.
I remember my dad got the sheriff when we were at the movies because this guy was like feet up on the chair in front of him, talking loud, pulling out his phone. And we're like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to go get the sheriff. And then he brought the sheriff in.
Okay.
And the sheriff.
How'd that go?
The sheriff came in and threw that guy out of the theater. And my dad was like.
And did that guy put up a fight?
I think he was starting loud, but here's the thing about Florida sheriffs is they're kind of like Texas sheriffs.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, get the fuck out. Like they don't do big city stuff. Yeah. These are small town sheriffs. Like they run the place. So
you know what's
they weren't
interesting?
like, sir, if you don't mind. They were just like, get your fucking feet down and get out of here. Like they just threw him out. You know?
So I didn't learn this lesson of what you're talking about
Yeah.
to go get an authority to do the thing for you.
Yeah.
I was on a flight. I don't even think I told you this story. It was so embarrassing. We were feature acts or just new headliners. So I was still flying back in coach, right?
Yeah.
And I put my seat back. We took off and I reclined my seat as I have the right to, right? And this fucking bitch behind me was like, "Oh no, you're not." And I go, "Excuse me?" She goes, "You are not reclining your seat." I go, "Yes, I am. I have a right to recline my seat. I pay for the seat." She's like, hell no. And I turned around, I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like I started to get into it with her and I was like talking shit. And the whole fucking flight, she and I were getting into it.
Yeah.
And I was so fucking mad at her, dude. And like, I told my shrink about it. And my shrink was like, well, maybe next time you could call the flight attendant over and have the flight attendant explain to the woman, you have a right to do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of like what your dad would do. Like, go get the sheriff.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's
he
that
would have
guy's
gotten the pilot. Come on back here. Yeah. Yeah.
But I didn't know that. I thought it was my job to straighten a bitch out, but that's not good.
No.
And I still do this from time to time, which you guys have heard me tell stories of public confrontations with people. Like, my brain, like I'm on this default.
The car thing last year. Yeah.
I'm on I'm on like sociopath default with this kind of stuff. I'm trying to learn to be a normal citizen. I need to think top dog.
Bro, me too. And
right?
I'm not gonna lie, you just blew my mind. I like in that situation. I'm like, well, of course you said fuck off. Like, the fuck are you supposed to do? Just fucking like, oh, I guess I'm just gonna leave. Like, no, of course, fuck you. It's like, you call the flight attendant.
Whose job it is to enforce the law.
I did that to an old guy one time.
What?
I'll never forget. It was also back in like, doing fucking 40 weeks in the clubs.
Yeah.
And I hit Klein. I went boom like that. And I just heard a guy go, ah. And he goes, my knee. Like that. And I just
Yeah.
Stayed back.
Not my problem.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm out here.
Yeah, but then,
I just was like, it's fuck you. I don't care.
fuck Yurdy.
Yeah.
I love Top Dog. I miss him so much, and I miss his love of authority.
Loved conforming. and
Loved
authority.
conformity.
Yeah, this guy can't do that.
Yeah.
We also saw because movies were a big part. We always went to the movies.
Yes.
I'm saying, like, as a family, he loved going to the movies. He saw people sneak in the exit. So when you exit, people would sneak in.
No.
Fucking sheriff right away. He's like,
he would call 911 and
no,
get
because there's sheriffs hanging out.
Oh.
Yeah, there's sheriffs hanging out at the mall and at the movie. He was like, see these fucking knuckleheads over here? And they would always be like, they just know that it's a fucking Marine vet, you know?
Sure.
And they'd be like, you got it, sir.
Got it.
No problem, Lieutenant. And they fucking go take care of it right away. He's like, the last time they're going to do that shit. I'm like, yeah.
He's
Way
right.
to go, man.
But that's what you need. And I tell you that I'm going to throw up. We need, I had a Cinnabon 2 days ago. I'm still full from it. But we need the older generation to push back on the younger generation.
Well, we
That's
have
how it
gotten to
goes.
this thing, I think now societally, where people are just like, I do whatever the fuck I want. There's this brazen, like, no one tells me what to do shit. And you're like, yeah, that's a good quality for certain aspects of, like, maybe like you can't tell me no of to achieve what I want to achieve. But when you go like, shit doesn't apply to me, I fucking do, like it's different.
People are crazy. I was in the airport waiting to get on a flight, and this woman, I don't know if she was recording like Instagram videos to her friends.
Yeah.
Full 15-minute monologues. Oh my God, girl, no way. That was so awesome. And then I was like,
it's totally
and I was
oblivious.
making eye contact with somebody my age. Like, is this even really happening? I know everything about this bitch's sex life. Her friends,
It's crazy.
her friend's boyfriend beat the fuck out of her 2 nights ago.
She needs to be.
What are you doing?
She has no guidance. You're
Yeah,
right.
this is not for the public. And
I
by
guess
the
it's-
way,
yeah.
I was at a McDonald's in our neighborhood.
Mhm.
Top Dog is probably rolling in his grave at the awful service at
Oh
McDonald's.
yeah. Well, he would call there.
Yeah.
He would call the 1-800 number. You know, McDonald's location, and he would give them the location and like what they did wrong. And then they would have to. They would apologize and send coupons.
You know what? I'm going to call on the one in our neighborhood because
Uh-huh.
they're so rude.
Oh, you'll hear an applause in the background. That's Top Dog from the.
From heaven.
Yeah, just being like, that's what you need to tell.
I heard you bitches was looking for
Oh,
me.
is it time already? Bitch, here I go.
Bitch, here I go.
Did I?
You know how I'm pretty sure that y'all got bag bugs?
Oh,
bag bugs.
The edges is getting brown like a pizza,
The
son.
edges is
Better
getting
pull that shit out
brown.
the oven. She about done. Oh my god. Okay, let me get out of here before I take this shit home.
Oh fuck!
Did you see the bag? He called them bag bugs. Stupid.
I think I'm glad it wasn't. I thought it was he was doing that. You know, when they're like, "Here's where I live," he was like, "I got to get out of
You
here."
know, I'm pretty sure that y'all got bag bugs.
Bag bugs.
Bag bugs.
That's how you get them. You carry them home in your fucking bag from the hotel. Oh, this is a new hairstyle. Daily hairline.
Oh, fuck.
Shave. Yeah, this chick is shaving her hairline back.
Why? Why are you doing that? Why? She's a pretty girl. Why is she doing
I
that?
don't know. It's just that's her jam, babe. That's what she likes. This looks fucking.
If you ever see this at a gas station, an apple and an orange, do not grab one of them. So what's happening is those two right now, see that right there? We're being scoped out by a drug dealer nearby, and if you grab one of them, whether it be the orange or the apple, they'll come over and give you the drug that you've just asked for. And if you didn't ask for a drug, you're in a world of hurt. So just heads up, if you're at a gas station, you see an orange or an apple, I mean, inside's fine, but not on the top. Don't do it on the top.
Don't do it on top.
Once again, TikTok fucking informing the people. You're
What
right.
did I fucking
Yeah.
tell you?
You're right.
Bakersfield,
Breaking
shout
news.
out.
Breaking news. Yep.
That's some Bakersfield shit right
He
there.
needs to fade in
Yo,
the sideburns.
there's a lot in that facial hair that I'm not appreciating.
Yeah.
It's way too orange.
It's way like that's an abrupt ending, man. It looks like you took one and you went, cook, and it just
Yeah.
stuck to your face.
So he's supposed to fade it.
Fade it. You know,
towards
you
the
fade
ear.
it a little
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
yeah.
It looks a little crazy.
Welcome to Korea.
I saw this.
This is
Body
awesome.
shaming is very open and public.
This is awesome.
So this is a structure installed by the local health authority. The sign says your belly fat can change. So you pass through these gaps to measure your belly fat. So we have
That's not
skinny,
me.
slim, standard, chubby, fat, and this literally says you're in trouble. For me, I failed standard and I passed chubby.
He's chubby.
So I'm chubby.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy looks like a totally healthy guy.
That's a skinny American.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Dude.
hilarious. And Korea's like, get your fucking shit together, you fat ass.
How fat are we?
The local health authority is like, you are a mess.
Dude, I would fail. I would be so chubby. I don't know.
Again, that's something we should adopt too. This
is great.
This is great.
Public shaming.
Do you know
absolutely.
what the fucking widths would have to be here?
The whole thing. The whole
So the you are in
what it-
trouble is skinny here. And then it would just progress from there.
That's right. You are in trouble is
Is-
like children.
Yeah,
here.
that's
Yeah.
standard here.
Who has the best girlfriend ever?
I do.
Who just bought you all this stuff?
She did.
And all the stuff?
My girl. All of it. And I'm about to eat this. And then we're gonna chow on that after. So, happy Easter.
Yeah. But we're not eating it all. Just know that. Because we gotta save some.
Yeah.
For what?
You know? Budget cuts, you know? Save.
He looks
Yeah?
he looks really
So we're gonna
happy.
stuff this stuff down. Because Boo deserved it. You know? Even though we get in our arguments sometimes, I still love you, okay?
I love you too. Yeah. Love you too, babe.
Yeah, you better. So I just spent some money on you.
Yeah, it's $15 worth of
Wow.
Chinese food. Relax.
He looks like a
It's-
hostage. It
Oh,
looks
yeah.
totally terrified.
Oh, yeah.
And that even the smile is like a you best.
Fucking poor baby reindeer.
Oh
right
my
here.
god. Yeah.
That's terrible. And she's acting like she bought him fucking
But you know
filet
what?
mignon.
I
That's
think
styrofoam, babe.
This is the
That's
kind of guy. He likes a fucking mean bitch.
well,
he likes it.
something. He needs her right now.
Yeah, no, but he likes it. I
He
think
does.
he likes a ball buster. Yeah.
Makes his dick hard.
It makes his dick hard. Yep.
He's like,
You're the best.
Hey, you guys know when you guys catch a cool little buzz and then you
Little
got the
buzz.
munchies for you about to eat some food? I'm about to eat some food right now. I caught a cool little buzz, you know?
Hey,
I'm
no.
about to call it a night.
that's what's up, girl.
That's
She's
a
my-
tight update, man. Yeah.
She's the best,
You better
dude.
be obsessed with me.
Right now.
Yeah.
You know, just to catch a buzzer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
she's my fucking favorite.
She's rad. You better be obsessed with me.
Obsessed with me, you know what I'm about to say, burro.
Cast the little barras.
I'm gonna show you guys what I use to work out when I don't feel like working out. It's this slippery, long slide board. It's basically
How dangerous that
It
is.
feels like she's about to eat shit. That's what I'm looking forward
it's basically a toy for adults, and you can do so much on it.
to. Toy for adults.
Hey.
Adult recess.
That's what y'all do in your adult recess?
Yeah, man.
You
slip
can
and slide and shit?
stretch.
Whoa.
Oh, do some abs.
Okay.
Or my favorite is ice skating.
Oh, yeah.
But don't fall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is so dangerous.
It feels like it. This doesn't have a catastrophic ending because it feels like a
So
setup for one.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed, and every time I get off of it, I'm out of breath because I'm just having fun on it, and I love it. You do have to use it on hardwood because it does not work on carpet, but I'm obsessed.
We got it.
It doesn't seem like you're having fun. That's what I have to say.
It seems like she's cheating death with every move. She's like, I almost fell now. I almost fell now.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. Nah. Just do Pilates, bitch.
Okay.
If you see a woman back a car into a parking space, go the other way. That's a dude. That's a dude.
It's so true.
If she backs her car into a parking space, I don't care what she look like getting out. That's a dude.
He's right. I never back into
Women
a
never
parking
back
space.
into their fucking
Never.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I won't do
a
it.
dude right there.
That's a dude.
Rest in peace.
Always.
Great Kevin Samuels.
Always speaking truth, this guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't know anything but truth.
We need it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. These stairs were steep, not plus size friendly. The stairs at the arena.
And I'm afraid of heights. Stay home.
Any more than a size 24, 26, and you would not be comfy. The stairs were also an issue.
The stairs are an issue because you're a whale. And also, you know that in these, you do arenas, you know that they have an allotment for like handicap seating.
Yeah.
So just can't
I
she
think that's what
qualify?
she's saying, that you can maybe reach out if you're bigger than that. Yeah, suggest booking accessible seating with cushioning full. So maybe you ahead of time reach out and you just say,
Yeah.
I'm fucking huge and I need a bigger seat.
I'm so fat that I'm disabled. I'm handicapped fat.
Yeah.
And I need to.
Yeah. It's a nice way to wrap up the episode.
I'm handicap fat.
If you're super fat and you need a bigger chair, make sure you reach out ahead of time to venues. All right.
That was fun, Tam.
Happy Juneteenth. You know.
And my birthday, but no one cares.
Happy birthday, Christina.
Thanks, Annie. Thanks.
Yeah.
Don't work no wreck.
Don't work no wreck.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Fidra Highway.
And thanks for listening to our
Comcast.
Yeah.
I love you, know what I'm saying?
Love you, know what I'm saying too. And we'll see you guys very soon. Enjoy your week. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching.
Bye, Mommy.
Good day.
I have no problem swallowing. I'd stop for a minute and I'd put a big piggy on your inner thigh there and just suck on that, and red, and let you remember me after I'm gone. You just turn over and I would play with your cheeks. I would rub your cheeks and maybe even massage your little, just play with you and just caress you and make you feel just the only man in my life. Well, it's normal size. It's not that big. Well, the one thing that I'm going to tell you is that the first time it's going to be quick with me because it's been a long time. Okay, you come. Let me see how much you come. Let me see all that come. How big a load I'm gonna swallow. Let's see how big I need it right now. I need it right now. Okay. Okay, give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on, Mark. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Come on. Come on. Don't be stingy. Come on, Mark. Come on. Show me that you like me. Show me that you like me. Come on. Give it to me, Mark. Give it to me, Mark. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh. Damn. You bet I'm coming up in May.
Hey, you just watched an episode of Your Mom's House. I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, watch another one. Maybe you'll like that one. They're everywhere. Look, I don't know. You place them in like cubes or squares or whatever this is. Just click another one. And maybe you'll find one you like. Or someone will get hurt and everybody likes that. Don't forget to subscribe.